All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are at a park that we've never been before. I'm joined by my boy Moose. Follow him on Twitter, Moose Money Moves. And also my boy Raul, who you've seen on my vlogs before. We are at Cedar Point. Let's go in.
Do it!
All right, correction. I think I said Moose Money Moves on Twitter. I meant Twitch. He's a Twitch streamer. But check it out, guys. We're making our way through the parking lot. It is severely packed. We are coming on a Saturday, which is a mistake on our end, but with our schedules, it was really the only time that we could come. But this place, yeah, traffic, yeah, it was bad. But man, these coasters, as we're walking in, look ridiculous. There are so many coasters here and so damn high. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but that top thrill dragster, that's a must. Welcome to Cedar Point, and welcome indeed. Right as you enter, there's roller coasters already welcome you in. This is so freaking awesome. I don't know how many rides we're actually able to do today because it's really packed, but just the sightseeing alone is already amazing. And we made it inside. I have not done much research on this park. I do know a lot about like the coasters themselves, but the layout of the land I'm not too familiar with. So you are exploring this with me for my first time, and if it's your first time, hopefully you enjoy it as well. Check out these coasters, man. They're mind-blowing. But then you got an area over here called French Quarter Confection, Point Plaza, this little like merry-go-round over here. And right now they are celebrating 150 years of Cedar Point. So since, I think it was like, I forget what year, but 50 years back till today's day, this park has been around. Oh, check it out. They have these little sky trolleys out there in the distance, but these roller coasters are immense. First impressions here at the park are crazy. I am speechless. Oh, what do you think?
Pretty cool so far.
Right? Yeah, this park is intense, man. I believe it's pretty big, but the cluster of roller coasters, as soon as you come in, it's impressive. I can't wait to actually explore more of it, get some of these rides, give you guys some feedback. If you've been here before, comment down below. Let me know which is your favorite ride. I could see Top Thrill Dragster in the distance right now going up and coming down 400 and something feet in the air. The highest roller coaster I've ever done is Intimidator 305, 305 feet. So I'm up in the ante this time around. Let's keep on looking around. We are making our way through, and over to the left, we see our first named roller coaster, the Raptor. It looks pretty cool. One of the smaller coasters, it seems like, from the lineup that you could see in the distance. My sensories right now, I have a sensory overload. Visuals, smells, everything. This place is so damn cool. And once again, they're celebrating 150 years of Cedar Point, which is pretty awesome. We're coming during a pretty cool time. You know, they're going a little above and beyond for everybody, and the crowds are huge. They do have a pretty cool setup of like carnival games throughout the park. They also have the 150th year anniversary bear that you could win, which is a limited edition item that you could actually win here at the carnival games. But we are making our way over. That roller coaster that you saw at the entrance when we were coming in, the blue one, is the one that we want to start off with. So we're making our way over to it. This ride right here, you know me, this type of ride will make me sick. I think it's called Max Air, but we're making our way. I think it's GateKeeper that we will be riding first. We need to find a locker to put you guys away, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. I think this is going to be a pretty awesome one. Now here's one of the cooler things about the Cedar Point Park, on top of all the roller coasters, but it's right next to the Great Lakes. So you can see some of the people that are parasailing out in the distance, jet skiing, right next to the park. We are right next to GateKeeper. Yeah, that close, you have the Great Lakes. I don't know what's the name of this particular lake, but yeah, it's a part of the chain of Great Lakes. And there's GateKeeper going up. Here's the entrance to the line. We're gonna put you guys away in the locker. Get in line. It does seem like it's a pretty long line, but we will give you our review of our first roller coaster here at Cedar Point as soon as we get off. All right, so first ride in the bag. We had GateKeeper here. You know, this ride looks extremely intense from the entrance and when you get in line, but once you ride it, it's actually a very smooth ride. It's chill, super smooth. the drop's not too fast because it twists right as it goes down, so it's deceivingly scary. But once you ride it, it's just an impressive ride. Very unique ride experience. And one thing to be said, I've always mentioned that when we're at Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion, the Virginia parks are extremely beautiful views, but there's something about a lake view. This is like a little peninsula, so on both sides, when you're up in the air, you see just water. Now, we were in line for like about an hour and a half, so it's time to get some food. Let's go check out what they have to offer, and I'll let you know if it's any good. All right, as we make our way to get some food, for those of you coming to Cedar Point and not necessarily into the thrill, there are some, more docile rides, a Ferris wheel, this little cart over here, also some bumper cars. But yeah, you could get a variety of experience here. It doesn't all have to be like super scary, but they are known for their roller coasters. I think they're the only park that has this amount of roller coasters, at least in the US, or a certain amount of roller coasters above 200 feet, I believe is the record that they hold, which is pretty impressive. I know that I just said we don't know where we're going. We still don't know where we're going, but we do got to get some food, man. That line was long. I'm looking forward to trying out their food. I'm sure it's going to be great. But just like my typical vlogs, I don't typically do much research in advance of food for sure, and just the layout of the land. So we're kind of experiencing this for the first time, and you're coming along with me. If you haven't been here before, awesome. If you've been to the park before, please comment down below. Let me know what you enjoy, and when we return, because we have our Platinum Pass, I'll make sure to check out some of those stops. So Cedar Point and Kings Dominion are both owned by Cedar Fair, and you'll find some similarities. They got a Planet Snoopy in this area as well. A lot of the kiddie ride areas are either identical or very similar to what you would find at Cedar Point compared to Kings Dominion. I think we're going to Melt Bar and Grill. We're checking out the menu over here. Moose and Raul are right ahead of me. Here's the menu for this spot. It looks like it's a grilled cheese focus place, so that'll be tasty. They got some salads, also some starters and snacks, maniacal macaroni cheese. I don't know why I had such a hard time, and some desserts. Let's go inside. Let's grab some food. I'll let you know how it is. We'll do a quick food vlog. All right, we had our food. Not much to say about the food. It really wasn't all that great. So it was just, it did the trick to get us full and feed our craving, but that's about it. But one thing I didn't want to point out is, similar to Kings Dominion, they do have an app here that does the same thing. So right now we're going to go to Magnum XL-200, as you can see on the screen. But you could basically punch in where you're at, look at the wait times on the app here. As you can see, this one is a 6-minute walk, but it's a 30-minute wait. And then you can see all the other ride wait times, whether the rides are down or whatnot. So we're going to do that one because it's the shortest wait right now, Magnum XL-200. We want to try to get at least 3 or 4 coasters. It is a very busy day, as you guys could see. So we may not be able to get as many things as we want. Luckily enough, the Platinum Pass makes it so that we could come back several times this year. I don't know how many times we will come back, but at least one more, for sure. At least one more time. This coaster rider over here, I think it's called like Valrivon or something like that, is basically a exact replica of what you see at Busch Gardens called Griffin, which is one of the best rides at Busch Gardens. I think it was at Busch Gardens first, and they either made an exact replica or a very similar ride here at Cedar Point. Top Drill Dragster, about to take off. I don't know why I struggle with this one, but check it out. Oh, it's crazy that you could get this close to the launch, and then over there in the distance, you can see the actual top hat that goes up 420 feet. I want to ride this so bad, but right now it does have a very long wait, so we're gonna go ride Magnum XL and then come back to this. Let's take a look at this takeoff. Woo! That does go over 100 miles per hour. I think it's like 125 miles per hour or something like that. 420 feet in the air and down. This is a very extreme roller coaster, and I think it's just like 17 seconds long, and boom, they're done. All right, as we make our way past the Top Thrill Dragster, this is one of the rides that I'm not like highly anticipating, but it's one that I definitely want to check off my bucket list. I'm looking at the top hat right now. Going up 420 feet in the air is something that is just really cool, but the ride itself doesn't have any complexity to it except for that really high top hat. Goes up, comes back down, and you're done in like 17 seconds. So right now it's like a 115-minute wait for this ride, and we're right next to it right there. But we're gonna do Magnum XL first because it has a 30-minute wait, and we're trying to get in a good amount of rides. So far we've been here 3 hours and have only been able to ride one ride so far. So more rides is the, woo, damn that's fast. More rides is the goal, but hopefully we get this checked off the list this trip. Alrighty, just gonna put you away really quick. Hope you guys aren't claustrophobic. And that's that. Oop. We just, oh, look at my hair, it's all messed up. That roller coaster is a must-do for the history, first hyper coaster, but very rough. I probably wouldn't ride it again, but it was kind of cool.
Pretty sure my leg cramped up on that.
I know, and my neck, man, my neck hurts. But the views you get on that coaster are definitely recommended. My hair looks ridiculous, but the views of Lake Erie are ridiculous. Oh, by the way, that's Lake Erie. I found out shortly after I said I didn't know what lake that was. Now we're gonna head over to Steel Vengeance. Or moving through, headed towards Steel Vengeance right back there. Over here to the right is Gemini, their wooden racing coaster. So you got two tracks, you got the, I believe, red and blue, which race against each other throughout this whole entire wooden track. And it looks like we made it just in time as we're walking towards Steel Vengeance for the train to cross. We do gotta get to the other side, but it's nice to see the train. As we make our way through, I'm kind of just like taking in the park. It's very nice. You got the little like cars over here like King's Dominion does as well. But you got kind of like this like Western theme in this area. All the houses are like, see, you got a saloon up front, a smokehouse, and just the overall like theming of the exterior of these buildings is kind of like a Western. Obviously, you could also hear the music. So it's really cool. I think this has to do something with like Maverick, because I believe Maverick is based on like a stallion or a horse. I could be wrong. Oh no, I'm right. I see it in the actual like image of the ride over here on the left hand side, but that is Maverick. We are going to attempt to get on Maverick as well, but I think first Steel Vengeance is a must do for this trip. So we're getting there. I'll show you a view of Maverick in just a moment. I mean, sorry, Steel Vengeance. And here we are, Steel Vengeance. You can see some of the track now, and really, to me, this looks like basically Twisted Timbers on steroids. Much higher, much larger, and much longer track than what you would find on Twisted Timbers. But as you can see, we're coming up to the entrance facade of Steel Vengeance right here as we cross the tracks again for the train. Got to put you guys away to get on the ride. Shortly after, we'll let you know what the ride was like. And here we are, and boo, currently delayed for maintenance. No idea how long that's going to take, so we definitely are going to divert and check out another ride, but check out that track. That looks impressive. And I believe this one goes also 200 feet in the air. So for a wooden roller coaster hybrid to go 200 feet in the air, that's pretty impressive. All right, so Steel Vengeance behind me is down, as I just said, but we're gonna try to strategize something. I'm gonna put the stuff away, my bag, my camera, and we're gonna wait about 30 minutes because it did have a 120-minute wait just before we arrived and it went down. So hopefully if we wait 30 minutes and it actually does come back up, we'll be one of the first people to get on and avoid that wait completely. Fingers crossed. So we just got off Steel Vengeance, and that has to be Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion on steroids times 9. So crazy. Much higher, 200 feet up in the air, much longer as well, a lot more inversions, it feels like at least. That ride is crazy, but they do have a poor system for managing the lines. There's only one car that's running at a time. I'm not sure if that's normal. I'm not blaming them. I know that there's extra circumstances right now that may limit them from running a ton of cars, but there was only one car running at a time, as well as the locker system where they don't tell you up to almost the end of the ride they need to empty your pockets completely. They should do, and I understand they do say it in the beginning, but they should do the metal detecting right at the beginning. That way you get it out the way. But all in all, that's one of the best rides here, if not the best ride at the park. Let's keep on taking a look around the park, see if we could get another coaster in, but that was like a 2-hour wait. So wait that I wouldn't say the wait was necessarily worth it, but that ride is worth it. Speed Pass would be something that I would consider if you're coming on a Saturday like we did. This was a rookie mistake, but we're having a good time. Making our way through, You got the Cedar Creek mine ride over there. I don't think we're gonna do that. That doesn't necessarily draw our attention. But man, I gotta say, Top Thrill Dragster over there in the distance keeps calling my name. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen today because it's a 60-minute wait or a 90-minute wait right now on the app for a 17-second ride. I'm not sure that's worth it. Coming back on like a less busy day may be the go-to. We do got that Platinum Pass, so for sure we'll be back, but I don't know how often. We're coming right over here. I just wanted to stop and take a look. This is Skyhawk, but it's oddly reminiscent to the Busch Gardens ride called Finnegan Flyer. Basically the same exact thing. Just swings back and forth like a pendulum. Interesting. So far we've been having a great time here at Cedar Point. This park is amazing. The views are stunning. The coasters are extremely impressive. Unfortunately, we did come on a pretty busy day, but it was the only day that we could come, so we're making the most of it. Right now, it's been probably around 7 hours since we've been here. We're celebrating the 150th year of Cedar Point, so it's been pretty cool what they've been talking about on the radio and some of the celebrations that you see around the park. We've been able to do 3 rides only, unfortunately. The Steel Vengeance was the best by far, but it was a 2-hour wait. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit in another ride. The park does close soon, and we also want to get on the road because we're staying about an hour and a half away. But let's enjoy a little bit more of the park and see what we can get out of it while we're here. Check these guys out. I had no idea that they had animals here. They got cows, they got donkeys, and llamas? I think these are llamas. Llamas for your mamas and mini horses. That's pretty cool. Looks like they got a ton of llamas actually, and a ton of animals throughout this area right here. Check these guys out. They got geese, and out there in the distance, you can't get close to them right now, but maybe you could see them right there. It's camels. They got 2 or 3 camels. Look at these. Are they swans? What? Oh, little baby ducks. Oh, we missed them. Here's a bit of a better look at the camels. Unfortunately, we do not have a zoom lens, but you can see them back there. And check this coaster out. Woo! Making our way through, we got Auntie Anne's and some other food venues. But right over here, you got the lift hill for Millennium Force. This ride looks so impressive. I want to ride it, but unfortunately, we don't have enough time today, I don't think. We'll see what the wait is for it, and hopefully we can ride it. But it's not looking likely at the moment. Oh, here they go up the lift hill.
You're done?
If we can find a short wait time, yeah. Look at the. Yeah, this lift hill looks ridiculous.
Millennium Force.
How high is this one? I think it's 300. Don't quote me on that. I'm not looking at the app. And down they go. Woo! Take a look at this view. There's a quick little panoramic view of the park. Wow. So many coasters. So impressive. Jeez. Just doing a 360 here. You got the little Skyliner over here that takes you to the front. Jeez, this park is definitely a must visit for any coaster enthusiasts, and for us, we're definitely going to have to return. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do everything. We're headed on our way out of the park at the moment. 8 hours here. We're a bit tired, but we definitely made the most of it with the large crowds and enjoyed it greatly. All right, guys, we are calling it a wrap from Cedar Point. We're on our way out. Moose, did you have a good time?
Of course. We made some money moves.
Yep.
We
Raul?
should have made a money move.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
This is a park that we're definitely going to have to return. I have the Platinum Pass, so we might return for their hunt, but who knows? I'm not too sure exactly when we're going to return, but we had a great time, even though we didn't get to ride every single ride that we wanted to, but we got to ride some really cool rides. Speed Pass is a possibility next time. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ask yourself,
have you been entertained?